What's up, YouTube? How are you doing? Welcome to the video. Happy Sunday, happy painting, happy yapping, happy life. Five gifted to rub it. That sounds so fucking sussy, you know that? One eye rub never hurt anyone. Nah, it's gonna fuck me up. My makeup's gonna go everywhere. It's gonna be worse. Vox, biggest for alpha zoomers. Yeah, exactly. So, also a lot of artists. So, I don't know. Okay, let me get into position here. Gary is being annoying with his eyeballs. His eyeballs are getting into the USB cords here. It will be your last eye rub. Gary. Okay. This is stream number 2. I am a new streamer. And oh, Perry! Hello, Perry. I see you. I turned on the stream just for you on YouTube. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But I was like, no. Perry is on there. I have to go live on YouTube. How's gardening going? It's going okay, but some plants are not really growing, but some are. Wow. Anyway. It's raining today, which is good for the plants. And, I got nothing else to say about that. The dill is growing, and the thyme. Never know if I say that right, but Perry should come to Twitch. Yeah, whenever I stop on YouTube, he sometimes comes over to Twitch, but I think he prefers YouTube, so we gotta respect that, okay? We gotta respect it. Rintachi, hello, 40 stream streak. Thank you, how are you? Everyone should be on both. True. Okay. I'll respect, but I'll still make fun. It's very toxic. Why are all my moderators so toxic? I've been wanting to start growing herbs, but I ain't got that time. Perry's here! Perry's in the Twitch chat. What do you guys have to say for yourself now, huh? He's there. La la lee, la la la. Guys, I'm gonna play this song. Yes. Love this song. The birds. Oh, 4 viewers on YouTube, guys. Thank you. We're going to the moon. I did not make a YouTube TikTok. I lost 2. I lost 2 viewers when I said that. I didn't upload a TikTok today. I didn't want to do it. I was too tired. And then I don't want to force it, you know? I want to produce like good content. I don't want to just do something that's not good. But then they say you should always just post. Keep posting, doesn't matter what. Because the algorithm likes people that upload like multiple times a day, but I'm not gonna do that, man. On your off day, think of ideas and write them down. Shelby, who do you think I am? What did I say? Did I say show me again? What the fuck? Why do I keep doing that? It's just an easy name to say. How long have I been saying your name? You followed me 2023. Been saying your name 3 years. Like, what do you want from me? You know? Anyways, Krellex. Here, I got my ideas here. Do you see it? And then here, week 1 ideas. Here, sit and yap. Sit and yap. Here. You're just a switch. I'm an artist. Oh, really? What kind? It's like a TikTok sound. TikTok algo pick slide. I don't know what that is anymore. Picking Breaking Bad picture. Why this picture? 2 hours and 20 seconds. Like a little, like, how do I make a painting? I've been recording this process. I can show you. I'll include you guys in the process, you know. Here. Do you see it? I have that. That's it. That's all I have. But we're gonna keep doing that. Recording while we paint and stuff. And it's gonna be a cool video in the end. You need to keep that all in your mind, you know, when you do this. That's cool. Thank you. I can't believe Shobi didn't think you were doing this already. That was messed up of me. Yeah. How dare you? You think I'm an idiot? Also, look at my pen. It's a pig. And on the pen it says good luck. Yep. Got this cute little book. Alright. Guys, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. Just a heads up. Tomorrow I'm gonna meet up with my dad, have lunch. And then I think I'm gonna do a little just a chill day for myself. And then I'm recharged for the rest of the week. Guys, does this look white or yellow? I think I look yellow and this looks white. Claro? Yeah, that's true. Let's skip it. Got him. You got rage baited. I should make my personal rage bait emote, but what would that look like? It's like me doing this. And then there's like a lion screaming at me, right? I'm the monkey. It's like this. And then the lion screaming at me. Maybe just being calm. But after this song, we're going to another genre. Also, I have a Dutch cookie. We're gonna touch base soon. We got a Dutch cookie. Krellex, yesterday we watched, or was it the day before? I think the day before, we watched a plane crash video, but you weren't here. But I was like, I don't know where Krellex is. I don't know, like, I want to watch this video. It was about a plane that crashed in Scotland in 1988 or something. Or 1984. It was about a bomb that exploded. Really fucked up. I'm sure we can find other videos of planes. Yesterday I was feeling a bit sick, so I went going to lay down and coming back, but eventually I went to bed. I see. Do you feel better today? I hope you feel better. Okay, nice. I'm glad. I need to, I'm not gonna, I'm going to skip the next song. We can listen to another Fleetwood Mac, song. I was fried by the end of yesterday. Yeah, you did a lot of things. Traveling, new environment, unpacking, all that stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching my stream today. I've been really enjoying the art streams, and thank you for watching. I'm looking for my reference picture. There we go. I see that I made a mistake. I used an image. It doesn't matter. I zoomed in a bit, but I took the wrong image, and I just continued with that. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore. Biggest migraine before I went to bed from all the traveling plus moving into apartment, unpacking, organizing. Yeah. Do you, are you mostly done now with unpacking? Your playlist lately has been my childhood. Thanks for the nostalgia. Yeah, I just clicked on Fleetwood Mac now. 90% done now? Nice. Good stuff. At least you didn't have to move furniture and stuff, cause that's the worst part.
Door_knock. Rosie yap Rosie yap Rosie yap Rosie yap Rosie yap Rosie seagull Rosie cool story.
Jiggy, hello. Oh my god, 2 years. Jiggy, thank you so much. How was your weekend? Did you have girlfriend aggro yesterday? That's usually the case, I think, in the weekends for you. Yeah, nice. I hope you had a good time. You just went home? I hope you had a good weekend together. Need to add some paint again. Guys, I can't get paint out of this one anymore. It's like completely dried out. My weekend was pretty chill. Did some long streams. And made some progress with the painting. Chilling. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We're gonna work a bit on the shirt, like his stomach, like all the little clothing wrinkles and folds. Sad man's. Hey. I'm gonna remove the seagulls. Damn, Dirty Ape, thank you. Life is good right now, eating snacks, watching my favorite artist on Twitch, Bob Ross. My name is Bob Rosie. Dude, Krellix, when I sneeze with the... in your video with the explosion, it's so fucking funny. Burgeman, hey Burgeman. I hope you're doing good, Burgeman. The painting as well. Whoa! Whoa, 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 smooth boy. Very smooth, that one. I didn't see that one coming. The bird, I don't know what kind of expression that bird makes. Is it like shy? Is it a shy bird like this? Like with his shoulder, this bird has a shoulder like this? Or is he... Like, I don't understand the expression that he's making. Guys, I'm going to skip the music. You guys are not ready. What the fuck is this right now? Here. Crazy people, crazy people. Leroy, hey. I'm looking for paint. I cannot find it. What is this? Ivory black. Passion. Where the fuck is this paint, man? Ah, here. Okay, thank you. Godverdomme. Guys, no way. I pressed way too hard. I used way too much now. You know how expensive this shit is, guys. Ruined. Nah, it's not bad words, guys. Don't listen to Leroy. Passion. Footwork. Hotline Miami. I need to search for it on Spotify though. Hold on. Guys, did you know I'm verified on Kick? I was watching a Kick stream for the first time today, right? And I was typing in the chat. And they said, oh, whoa, a verified streamer. What the fuck? How do I have that there? I'm kind of a big deal, you know? I was watching Plump Rump Stump. He's been a streamer friend for like 10 years. And he was playing this game in his browser, and it's called like Omegle, and it scans your face, and you're like battling other people, and then it measures your face, and then you outmog someone. But he went to Kick because he was scared that people were gonna drop the N-bomb and stuff, and they did. Because like, he's not like conventionally like attractive, you know, like he, you know, I don't know if you guys know him, but he has some really famous WoW clips where he's like with his stomach is like right here. No, but hold on, let me try to find it. And he was just laughing because he was winning every fucking round. Oh, I don't like this song. No, I don't like that. This is him. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here, mogging. So, let's see. He was just beating everyone. So on let me see. So here it scans his face. And here you can see the score. And look, they take it so serious. Like they actually rage quit all the time when he's like winning. It's crazy. I don't want to do that, guys. But anyway, then he moved to kick and people were dropping the N-bomb. But it's crazy. You could see that their ego was crushed. Like, how is this guy winning? It was beautiful. Isn't this the guy that shit himself? Yeah, that's him. He used to have a different name. But then he got banned or something. And he returned. Streamer shits himself. Yeah. I'm not gonna play the audio, but come on. And he's mogging everyone. Dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, this guy. What the fuck? It's fucking nuts, man. Anyway. I'm verified on Kick. Oh yeah, I don't want to listen to that. Crazy people shit maxing, yeah. It's so funny how their ego was just crushed based off of a score from what? A website. They like instantly left when they saw they were losing. What the fuck? What's wrong with you, man? At least he doesn't have stinky feet. Hey, we don't know that. He kept talking about how bad he was smelling to the people that he was winning against. He was like, you lost versus this this chud. My room smells like piss. They left the game. Horse, good morning, Cozy, Rosie. I hope you have a satisfying Sunday. I am, but I was so sleepy today. It was insane. But I recharged. I got a coffee with me here. I'm trying to drink enough water and stuff. Dudes caring about their appearance to the degree would have gone bullied to the extremes back when I was that age. Yeah, I mean, maybe they do. But they watch these dumbass looks maxing creators. And then they have like this hair where it's like shaved on the side and then on top it's like they look like a pineapple or something, you know? Or an alpaca. I've heard that one before too. Gen Z dudes are all about the looks maxing now. They care more about looking pretty than the girls. Yeah. And I don't know who they're trying to impress. I feel like they're trying to impress other dudes instead of girls. I think they just look for validation from anyone, honestly. I wonder how high my score would be. I don't really have a very symmetrical face, so I might lose. I see your hair is looking cool. It's giving jet vibes. I can kind of see what you mean, yeah. Maybe I look like Sage a little bit. With the hair. Maybe. Okay, guys, let's paint. Streamer trying to say she ain't pretty. Well, I'm just saying that I'm not like super symmetrical. Like my nose goes a little bit like this way. Like, do you see that? I feel like someone hit me in the nose. You look like Sage? No, no. No, no, no. I did not say that. Parents dropped on head confirmed? Maybe. Who knows? I remember when I was young, maybe 4 or 5, I was climbing on a closet, but the upper part it wasn't like one whole object. It was like two different parts standing, like the top part was able to tilt, so I was climbing it and it tilted and it fell on me. And maybe that's where everything went wrong, you know? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we need to make a darker color for the shirt. For the shadows in the shirt. Guys, tonight no more hunting videos, okay? Yesterday we watched too many huntings. We got some really good videos lined up for later. Even the most perfect face people can find flaws in their looks. I wouldn't think too much about it. No, for sure, I agree. I'm happy with my face. I'm happy. Any Scars of Honor fans? To me, it looks like a mobile game. But I feel like it does look better than Quinfall. Don't shoot me, but you know. It looks more polished than Quinfall, but I don't know though. The only person who's flawless is Demi, and he never comes to say hello to us anymore. I don't think he's on his laptop often. I don't think he watches streams. I think he watches I think he watches YouTube. I like girls with flaws, probably why I'm attracted to goth girls. Wait, you mean flawed as in how what is flawed about goth girls? They crazy? Yeah, you mean mentally, yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought we were talking about looks. But I see what you mean. Why do you like that? I feel like if you've actually been with someone who's emotionally unstable or just like doesn't have everything sorted out in their life, I feel like that opinion changes about the whole I can fix them mentality. And trust me, I know. They can fix me? How about you fix yourself, huh? How about that? Robke, hello, on YouTube. uh, I'm just laying in some dark colors here. So then, um, I don't really know why, but someone has to do it, you know? There's not really a reason for it. Just need to do that first, and then we can do the highlights. You beautiful painting your arm. Robka, I'm not sure what you mean exactly, but thank you. I think you like the painting, right? Thank you. Zito! What's up? How are you? Saw some dude ask out a streamer in chat. He stated his job, his age, job, and said I'm in the US for 2 weeks and I'm also very handsome. What the fuck, man? That sounds so insecure to me. Even though you'd maybe be like, no, but if you're insecure, you wouldn't take the leap, but like, it just sounds nuts to me. Go glad last night? Nice, Ito. That must have been a grind. Congrats. I feel honored that a glad is in my chat. Thank you for visiting me. Rosie got glad 3 weeks ago. I don't even think that's possible. Yo, Soul, what's good? Happy Sunday. Okay, we're gonna clean the brush and move over to some highlights. A little bit of highlighting. My hair's tickling my face. Why? Stop. My god. Stop. Stop tickling me. What's tickling me right now? Something's tickling me. My nose. Like the tip of my nose. Tickle ghost. The tickle. Oh shit, you guys are right. Do you guys think I should start from 0 in WoW Classic and then level again? What is this now? What is happening, bro? Everything's going crazy.
Painting looks sick. Hope
Tiger!
you've been doing well lately.
Tiger, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Painting looks sick. I appreciate that. We still got plenty of work to do on this painting, but I'm quite happy with it so far. Yeah. Thank you, Tiger. I hope you have a good Sunday, good weekend. Guys, last month we didn't reach 100 sub points. We dropped in subs, guys. Why? I didn't stream for like a couple days, so people were like, no! I'm unsubbing. Understandable. But we cannot take breaks anymore, guys. No more breaks. Streaming every day. Charismatic, hello. How are you? Bobby. I'm good, and how are you? I'm good too, thank you. I am good too. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Don't think we played Fleetwood Mac once last month, so it makes sense. That is so not true. We played it so many times. Maybe that's why. People were like, no, I've had enough. Get me out of here. That's what they said. You're glad to not see the dead birds. Yeah. But still, I think it's interesting, you know? I think those videos are interesting. Does your mom listen to Supertramp? Let me see. Super. I don't think she like picks these songs to listen, but I think she likes them like just like on the radio, you know? I recognize them all. But yeah, I don't think she picks them to listen. She likes Motown. You want her playlist? I could maybe copy it and then I'll make it my own playlist. You know, and then I can share it. I don't know if she really makes lists though. On Spotify. I did not deserve that. Because I'm locked the fuck in right now. I'm a bad boy. This is Biggie. The Notorious B.I.G. Hey! Acrylics, time him out! 1 second. Cleanse the chat. No seal hitting. No, no, no. Come on. Your demise. Hope everyone is doing well today. Your demise coming through with the good vibes. Your demise, I hope you, I hope the same for you and to you. I had to watch that Oh Mogul stuff after you mentioned that stuff is 100% made to troll the... Yeah, dude. It's so funny. But I think legit, it's because his face is pretty symmetrical. So I think that's why he's getting a lot of points. And then also like tilting your head back a bit helps, I think. Seen a few different videos now. All the ugly people always win. Really? It's just to humble them. To give them some sort of body dysmorphia. destroying their egos. All the people that think like, oh, I have this in the bag, just get fucking obliterated. My hair. Stop. Seems like the more round your face is, the higher your score. It's hilarious. So you're calling plump space round, huh? That's really toxic. Round is the new mog. Yeah. Good. Are Dexter and Walter White commissions or just for fun? Just for fun. Because I like them. I like them. I like the image. We do have one commission active right now, which is going to be Siri from Witcher. Flip flop, flip flops. Guys, remember, we're going to play GTA this year. I don't know how, but we will. We need to purchase a PlayStation. And then we stream from the PlayStation. And we will take over the world. Have you thought of painting one of your WoW characters? It's crossed my mind, but painting something like that is hard because there's not a lot of detail. I don't know, I could. Maybe. Breaking Bad was such a wonderful show, but no rewatchability for me. Do you know why? Because it's not really like... not many layers, I guess, right? There's not a lot of layers, it's just what it is. What you see is what you get, kinda, so there's no, like, rediscover, I don't know. Game of Thrones, man. I've tried to watch Game of Thrones, but I couldn't get into it. I think I watched like one season and I was like, you know what? It's just like As the World Turns. Do you guys know As the World Turns? Like a soap series. Just drama. Nonsense. Game of Thrones is mad for first 3 or 4 episodes, but then it picks up. When it does, it's pog, but then they cooked it. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that. I need to get some ivory black on the palette. I've never seen Game of Thrones, not because I don't want to, but because I don't have HBO. I see. She wants to erase Hmm. The shadows need to be a bit darker. Oh, Krellex, you're a pirate. Oh, what the hell? Would you steal a car, huh? Would you? Would you steal one of my paintings? You already did. Okay, you're kind of a criminal. I didn't know you were like that, man. Guys, if you're thinking like, oh, she sounds sleepy, or she needs to be more energetic, you need to chill out because I'm tired. Don't hate on me. We can't always be full energy crazy mode, okay? I'm trying. I'm trying. Da, 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 da. That's why I'm always sad. Why? Because I'm tired? Or because you're tired? If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. Ooh, burn. Tell New World that. Say that to New World. I want to be able to play New World offline. Yeah. Do you guys think that a lot of streamers use like Xanax or something? Or other stuff to keep going? To be streaming like insane times every day? IRL streamers do drugs? What do you mean IRL? Like they go outside or the just chatting? I too sail the high seas as a pirate. Doesn't everyone do drugs? I mean, I guess so. I drink alcohol sometimes a little bit. Actually, alcohol is a drug. Big looks, maxing crew, chilling with only. Oh, the clavicular or whatever the fuck his name is. Clavicular noob. You consume coffee? Me too. Actually, Rosie, you added a lot of milk. That's not coffee anymore. Caffeine is the most popular drug in the world. Oh yeah, Adderall. I meant Adderall, not Xanax. Oh wait, Krellex, we need to do an actually emote. With my other glasses, the big ones. Where are they? Doesn't matter. I'll do like, I put it on my nose like this and then like... Actually. Oh, that would be a good one, I think. feel like half the planet gets prescribed some bullshit. Yeah. I don't. Well, I could get Ritalin, but I don't. Because it makes me sleepy and a zombie. I think that with streaming, ADHD is pretty good. Because you have bursts of energy. And you can just keep yapping about bullshit. Like when I'm like, okay, I don't know really what to talk about. I'm like, guys, would you rather be a seal or a whale? And then people start talking. I just ask a random ass question, you know? That's just how it goes. I think if I take ADHD medication, it would be just like too normal, you know? You'd rather be a whale, Perry? Whale, because that means I have a lot of money. Oh, true. Man. Anyway. I think there are streamers that take, maybe more than we think. How would you notice that? How would you notice, guys, if someone is on Adderall? They're fidgety, right? They're fidgety. What else? Would you rather eat an unpeeled pineapple or an unpeeled orange? Unpeeled orange, I think. Because I think pineapple would just be almost impossible to bite through. Pineapple because I'm alpha. Alpha maxing. Ah, okay. Rosie, would you rather do this or this? I would rather time you out. I don't peel my apples. Peel your apples. Me neither. I just imagine peeling it. It's like impossible, right? But yeah, like removing the skin. Because there's a lot of vitamins in the skin, I think, too. Try eating pineapple with salt. I get like itchy mouth from that. What is that, Mike? This is this blue Yeti snowball or whatever. Yeah. Inner. I've never seen a mic like that. A lot of people have this mic. Would you rather fight Mike Tyson in his current state or both Island Boys? Mike Tyson. Because he's won. I think two rat-looking dudes will be too fast. And I could probably, you know, Mike is like slower, you know, now, so I could be like, yeah, they look like rats, seriously. The Island Boys can barely stand. Okay, if they're drugged up, yeah, they're usually drugged up, right? So I would take them, yeah. I would just be like, whoa, you know, like the good old comedy, like, look over there. And then they're like, huh? And then I knock them out, you know? I punch them in the throat or something. I break their bones. I feel like I have more muscle than them. Jin, I think you're overestimating him. He's old, dude. He's old. Have you seen him against Jake Paul? I know it was like a setup, right? Or rigged. But still. Island Boys will probably just make out with each other for some pocket change. That's true. Hey! Oh, okay, yeah. Krellix is beating up the rats. If it was rigged, Jake would have kissed that man 10 times. If it wasn't rigged... What, that's rats were meant to be island. No, yeah, I figured it out. I just thought, oh shit, someone's beating up seals again. I'll grab my popcorn and watch the massacre, but yeah. Who could I beat up, guys? Which famous person? Like, you guys have seen the muscles, right? You guys have seen it. I'm not gonna show you right now. Would you rather fight Asmongold or XQC? I think Asmongold. Yeah. I think I've seen XQC. He was I saw a clip of him on a trampoline. Like his dexterity is maxed out, I think. Asmongold, not sure. Probably not that high. So yeah, we will do that. Mike Scary? How old is Mike now? Mike Tyson. I always get clips on TikTok from him. 59, okay. 59? I thought he was older. Okay, no, I'm not fighting Mike. I'm not fighting him. No. I picked the island, boys. 59 is not that old, actually. But when he was fighting Jake, he was like, he wasn't doing any like footwork, nothing. Super passive. Even if he was 120. Yeah, but guys, we gotta think of the biology here. At some point, his muscles will get less and less, and his neurologically, he's gonna be slower, you know. Would you rather fight Inder or a snowman? Inder. If we are talking real fighters, you gotta know some real takedowns. Power versus power is not it. Not that you aren't strong, they are just built for it. Need them arm bars and chokeouts. That is true, yeah. And how to defend yourself, right? Not tire yourself out. Have the right amount of balance. Also not get off balance so they can fuck you up, all that stuff. I used to know someone who was like really good at karate, and he would always explain that you would bait something out, right? And then they defend, or they move into it, and then you play off of that, right? Make me drop my Tinder pic in here, Rosie. Crazy say. No, but I'm just saying because it would be more fun. Like, why would I be fighting a snowman? That's fucking boring. It's like PvP versus PvE. I don't want a PvE. Honestly, with Asmon Edgelord, you just need a swift crack in the knee. Nice. No, that was the thought process. What the fuck do you mean? I'm happy for someone else to take that risk. Guys, have you ever chipped a tooth? I have. Because I was fighting. You know? I was fighting. What is this? Bubsy. Yeah, you see that? You see the muscles? Damn! Do you see this? Sucked and lost my teeth because of it. Had a duffel bag thrown at me and the lock on it slapped me in the mouth. Oh my god. That must have hurt. And so how did you fix that? Do you have like a fake tooth now, or like, because I have that. I have a fake tooth. Because I fell on my mouth. This one. This one broke. And this one got damaged, and I needed a root canal. Shit. And then they were all different colors, and then I said, fuck it, let's do composite. All the way. When I passed out from a panic attack when I injured my toe, I fainted and fell forward and smashed my face onto pavement. I woke up with what I thought was rocks in my mouth, but it was my teeth. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Jesus. My back once I cracked playing ball, but wait, what? But I was leveled by a guy who was like 295. Let me decipher this. My back once I cracked playing ball. So your back once I was leveled by a guy who was like oh, pounds? Or I'm like leveled 295? At first, the first caps on them but about 13 years later, they had rotted under the caps despite tooth care, and they had to be removed. Now I have fake teeth in their place. No implants, sadly. I see. Yeah. Man, it sucks when you get like damaged like that. It sucks. Typing hard today? I thought it was me. Alright. So who am I fighting then? Guys, do you know what I don't understand? I don't understand wrestling. I don't understand it. Because it's like acting, right? I don't get it. What do you look at? Like it's performance, right? The worst part was that my parents made me go to school the next morning after going to the emergency room that night. Jesus! That's not cool. You should have had a rest day. It's the storyline. Okay. But it's like fake, right? Because some have beef with each other. But then again, it's fake, so I cannot get. It's like lore in a game. When people have made things up, unless it's a show. Why? Why is that? Don't know. It's kind of like a soap, to be honest. My backmallers playing football, I got absolutely destroyed running straight down the edge of the field by a 295-pound person, blacked out. Jesus, you're... What? How does it even happen? Frank, that sucks. The sweaty muscle mans. A lot of us, when we were kids, had no idea WWE was fake. It was so well done. Is there a female streamer who you would like to fight? I cannot disclose this information. Even the Marines gave me 2 days of rest when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. Come on now, and that was in boot camp. Yeah. Exactly. They want you at your best. I guess. I guess it would be kind of risky too. Because maybe you're like a little like distracted by the surgery or whatever. It would be risky. Have you ever been in a real fight? No. I only got kicked by an ex, the karate guy I was talking about. He wanted to like pretend to kick me. We were in school together. We were outside and he wanted to pretend to kick my hip, and stop right in front of it. He was really precise. Like, he could stand on one leg and do like, he had like full control. And he fully kicked me by accident. And I had a bruise this big. And another ex elbowed me in the jaw. And I think since then my jaw started clicking. With my brother, but that was never serious. But one time my brother pulled me up. I remember this. He pulled me up by my neck, by my face. He grabbed my face and he lifted me up. But I was a kid, right? So it's not that heavy. But still, I don't think that's good though. My brother was fucked up sometimes, but it would like just be like, first we started bantering. And then I banter back, and then it just got worse and worse. Like, from like, that's fucked up. Nothing ever happened though. Or, you know this thing, you grab someone's arm and you twist the skin. Do you know what I mean? Like on your arm right here. I can't show you, but. Can you kick his ass now? No, I don't want to. Indian Burn. That's a classic. Rosie actually a bully? What? Why am I the bully? When I'm getting hurt. Not always fake. Sometimes you have some real moments. For example, Eddie cut his vein during a match and was bleeding everywhere and kept the match going. It was the bloodiest match in history. Jesus. We used to knee each other on the side thigh in school because if you hit the right spot, you can barely walk for like 10 minutes. I remember I kicked someone's bicycle. Like I had this kid in my class. He was literally Cartman. Literally, but he was also like, anyway, he was kind of a bully, right? I had a friend, a girl, and she was kind of tiny. And he would always call her tiny, and she lived in a trailer, and he would always call her like trailer park trash or bullshit like that. So one time he was like really fucking annoying, and we were cycling. I had to cycle from school to home, and he was in the same town as me. And then one time I kicked his bicycle really hard, and then I zoomed away from him because I was faster because he was fat. Yeah. Bicycle, I thought you were gonna say balls. No. Oh, remember one time another boy kicked me in the shin. I don't remember why, but he kicked me. But we were like 10 or something. And also when I was in kindergarten, some kid hit me in the head with a plastic hammer. It's because he liked you? Nah, I don't know. Nah, Ander, not cool, man, not cool. I played quarters during elementary school, basically just shooting quarters at each other's knuckles. I had rock thrown at my head in primary school. Log in? Fat shaming? No, he was literally just fat. He wasn't as fast as me on the bike. That's just factual. I'm not giving my opinion. By a girl, apparently because she liked me, but I ignored her ass. Was swollen for oh no. Bloody knuckles. I remember liking a boy in not in high school, I guess elementary school. I liked this guy, but I never let anyone know that. But then they called me out on it, and then they said like, "Oh, you like this guy, huh?" And I panicked and I said, "No, his head's too big." He wasn't fat. He didn't even have a big head. No, like, I panicked, dude. I just wanted to bash him to make everyone know, like, no, I'm not into him, but I was. No, I don't think he struggles with that. He didn't hear that, though. I didn't tell him. I'm Elf, I don't fall in love. He didn't have a big head at all. I just went with the first thing that came to mind. Every time he looks in the mirror, he thinks to himself, why is my head so damn big? No, 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 guys. That's just not true. No, that is not true, you guys. I've been on good terms with him. I swear. You went home going, damn, I really like that girl Rosie, but she's a bully. No! Because after he had a appendix surgery, and I went to his home to check how he's doing with another girl, and we were chilling. It was never a topic anymore, guys. No. Exposed. I have been exposed. How good were you at jumping ropes? I wasn't really into that. That's why you like Dexter so much? Wait, hold on. What do you mean? Do you think I'm like Dexter? My name is Rosie Morgan. His dream was to be an athlete, but he talked himself out of it because his head was too— No, that is not true! He never knew I said that about him. I would never say that. I remember things that kids said to me. I didn't really get bullied, but because of my skin. I had really dry skin and like eczema and psoriasis. And then this kid, I think I was like maybe 7. I was in the bathroom washing my hands or something. And then this girl said, "What's wrong with your skin?" And I said, "I have dry skin." And then she said, "Oh, so you don't shower that much?" Because she connected wet, showering, dry skin. Dude, what? Hey, Mike, what did I miss? Oh my god. A lot of gossip. And then there's also this Cartman roleplay guy. He bullied me for my skin, and then I started crying, and then he started to say sorry. It's too late now. It's too late now. Kids are savage and also dumb as fuck. Yeah. Did I shower though? No, she called me out, man. She knew. Yeah, just get your skin wet. You'll fix it. Excuse me! Top clipper, Krellex. Krellex. Top clipper. Meow! Hello! But guys, do you think people who were really like bullies, right? Do you think they still think— well, maybe there are people here that have really done that. Do you think they think about that or no? You never know the impact, right? My mom was bullied when she was young because she has red hair. And there's still some of that, you know, in her day-to-day life. We used to make fun of the Jova kids who didn't get pizza or cake at school or on birthdays or holidays. Kids don't give a fuck. Can't type today. I'm really trying to decipher what you guys are typing. Ever watched 30 Rock? No. There was an episode where the MC goes to a HS reunion, high school reunion, just to realize they were the school bully the whole time. I've been bullied and have bullied, not in a really bad way. It's a cycle of life. There's an uncanny correlation between excessive bullies growing up to be absolute losers. Why is that, you think? What's the psychology behind that? I guess it's just because they were insecure, right? And, because usually bullies are really insecure, I think. That's usually the reason, I think. Unhealable issues. Showers are for Saturdays only. Once a week? What a waste of water, dude. That's too much. All kids are insecure? Well, I think there's levels to it. Maybe it's also, their parents? Like how they've been raised? I don't know. I fucking agree with you. What the fuck, Capri? Heading out and watch some telly night. Prismatic, have fun. A lot of them, they got trauma. I got my mind on my money, my money, my mind. No MMOs lately? No. There are no MMOs. No, I didn't like Crimson Desert. Yeah, I'm too busy painting. Painting is the future for me. Forcing a game. The gaming world is just super bland right now. I'm glad I am not like a streamer that's depending on how games perform, you know? Game of Thrones has an MMO. There's also Police that was just born evil. Yeah. Usually the total absence of parental guidance in your life that fucks you up. Yeah. But, yeah. You can't pin it? Thank you. Yeah, I've seen a clip of a dad who's really doing a good job, at least from what I was able, you know, to see. Able to see. And his daughter, it was really young, was like bullying a Mexican kid in her classroom, saying that he had to go back to his whatever, like maybe influenced by social media. She was really young though, like really young. What is this? Even you can become a great artist. Wrestle subjectivity as you attempt to sell your art to rude customers in order to progress in this confusing art scene. The only thing threatening you is your expensive wine and baguette addiction. Will your art end up in the Louvre or on your parents' fridge? Yo, I need to play that. How much is that? Lowest price is 4. Buy cheaper? What the fuck kind of add-on do I have? $2.83 in Russia. Had me at baguette addiction. You can't buy cheaper in US? I've never seen this button though. I don't know if that's working. Guys, I need to be right back real fast. VIP! You need to stop it, man! You need to stop it. We need to get a hype train to show him. Be right back, guys. Be right back.
Door_knock, goddamn Temu TTS can't even play sound effects.
Sniffa sniffa, did you guys hear the story about the guy who went back, or did he go over? No, I think it was the other way, not the way he went, but the other way around. But he went back to the overpass under the time influence. Or is it an overdose now? I can't really remember, but I understand it was over something understandable. Sniffa sniffa.
And for what? Door_knock.
You know what? I agree. That was beautiful. Door_knack. This TTS can't even afford Kermit. Of course it was G, yes. Is Arrow not streaming? What's Arrow doing, dude? What's it doing, man? Grelix, get back here! Shreds! Hello. Jiggy, get back here now. How dare you? Get back here. This painting sucks right now. Wait, I need to record some as well though. Hey, stop! Thank you for being here. You see it? Jeez. Okay, we've recorded it. Been there and done that. I want to go to Key West and catch pythons with my bare hands. Done with the whole dude already? No, 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 no. You know, stop. I work in multiple layers, right? This is just the first layer. We're gonna come back to Walter later. I think we should watch a WWE match today during YouTube segment. Well, why do you say that? I don't like that. I have so many good videos lined up. Jiggy, exactly. Yeah, tell him. Tell them. Guys, didn't Hulk Hogan... Wait, did Hulk Hogan pass? Yeah, right? Last year or something. He passed away? People didn't really like him, right? Because he was racist or something. He was loved all around? Are you serious? Yes, Hulk Hogan was effectively cancelled by WWE in July after audio recordings surfaced of him using racial slurs. During a leaked 2007 audio recording that surfaced in 2015, Hogan used the N-word and made other racist remarks regarding his daughter's dating life. I used to watch that show, the MTV show with the Hogans, whatever. Brooke. Brooke Hogan, I think. Hogan knows best, yeah. I don't, guys, you know what I think? Like, when a person is obsessed with celebrities, right? I think their IQ is probably not that high. Like, these people that make like fan accounts of like fucking Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian, like they're obsessed with this person. Do you think so too? Like, why are you so obsessed with someone else's life? Why? That's just so weird to me. I have a Rosie fan account. Well, then I have some news for you. Autism. I didn't say that to you. I didn't say that. I read Jiggy's message. Oh. No, I didn't say that. Jiggy said that. Also, there's nothing wrong with autism. Awful timing, yeah. This is why I'm not a streamer. I would be cancelled within my first hour of streaming. There's nothing wrong with that. This is a safe space, okay? But if you say something stupid, you will get a timeout, so it's not that safe. This is an unsafe space. When Hulk Hogan tore his shirt off at the Republican National Convention, it was clear to the world, if it wasn't before, that the US is not a serious country. And now Kid Rock making a speech at the Pentagon. Really? What the fuck? Safe space with conditions. Yep. I do miss the good old days when everyone was allowed to make fun of each other and nobody was trying to cancel each other. I mean, yes, but also, usually when someone's being cancelled and they just don't really give it any attention and they just keep going and doing their own thing, usually, I feel like, I mean, depending on what they did, right? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't have to, like, affect their life as much, or their career. Which is probably really hard, right? To pretend it's not happening. But I've seen instances where someone did something and then they apologized and people were still hating, like, obviously. That's what people do. They don't care about an apology. Because it has to meet all these conditions, because otherwise it's not sincere. But sometimes they just keep going and do their own thing and people forget about it. That's what happened with me, you know. Obviously, if someone does shitty things and get cancelled, justified, like Vitali, yeah. Or this other fucking dumbass who is in like Somali. No. He went to jail, or he is in jail. Johnny Somali. Yeah. Saying the N-word one time in 2004, get the fuck out. Yeah. like PewDiePie, right? What the fuck? The bridge incident. I don't really understand that though. So it's like so much in your vocabulary in your private life that you say it by accident on stream. Hey Queen, good morning, Rosalicious. Hope you are well. Happy Sunday. I wish the same to you, Queen. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. I hope you ate some good food today. Some tasty food. You went to Japan and did weird stuff with their cultural statues or something. Yeah, wasn't he like kind of harassing people? South Korea. Put out raw fish on some people. I think we're moving on to YouTube soon. I have a hard time focusing. So a lot of things to change, guys. Like his face is far from finished. His hands are everything is far from finished. But this is the first layer, and we build on top of this. That's what we did with Dexter as well. It looks great already. King, thank you. What needs to be the intro, Kralex? Like generally? Like today or like I've been watching so many police body cam videos recently. They're so funny. I don't know why it's so satisfying watching dumb people talk themselves into trouble. Yeah, it's actually impressive how dumb people can be. Let me go here. To make it clear how stupid this Johnny Somali guy is, he was sentenced to 6 months, but he appealed his sentence and the process takes 6 months. The prosecution also appealed the sentence, so now instead of getting just 6 months, he's potentially facing a much harsher sentence. I hate this guy. He deserves every bit of it. We're painting Walter White from Breaking Bad. Okay. What's up, guys? How are you doing? I am painting Walter White from Breaking Bad. This is the first layer. If you like this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you. It's good practice. Oh! Fuck. The Heisenberg. Johnny Somali was clearly deprived of oxygen during birth. Yeah. American streamer Johnny Somali was sentenced to 6 months in South Korean prison in April 2026 for public nuisance and other charges, largely driven by his actions of kissing and dancing around the Statue of Peace in Seoul, a symbol of wartime sexual slavery which triggered widespread outrage. It's so weird, like he's trying to get everyone to hate him. Yeah. I mean, really, for some people, it's like any attention is good attention. As long like as they're like they're getting something, you know? I hate people who go. I swear, you guys are trying to mess me up here with the words today. Are you testing me? I hate people who go to other countries and disrespect their historical structures and culture, yeah. And then some people go to, I think it's in Berlin, where all these like cubes are, and they're like, I think it's a monument to represent something from World War II. And then people are like this, like A, or like balancing in between the blocks. Are you fucking stupid, dude? Do you know what that means? You're like full on posing, happy time. Yay, World War II! That's like the Great American Vacation pastime. It seems to be only Americans that does that type of shit. No. I've seen, maybe even Dutch people. I think it's just when people don't know what it means, what that monument is for or represents. And then they just see it as a famous spot that tourists go to. Or they're just not capable of using their brain. I don't know. I think that's the main issue here. Guys, I need to drink water because I'm staining my teeth with coffee. Yuck. Yeah. No, I don't deserve that. No. Not at all. Guys, my eye is still itchy. Do you know about the Victor Noir statue in France? I know you know. If you know, you know. Victor Noir. Oh. Yeah, I've seen videos of that. Why do people do that? So it's a statue of a man laying down, and it's like because of what's this process called, guys, on copper? Erosion? Is it erosion? It turns blue, but then on the parts that's being touched, it's like the color is different. Corrosion, thank you. You see, it's the same with statues of women, and then their breasts are like all like shiny because people touch the breasts. I think it's disrespectful. I don't like that stuff. I would not do that. It's the same with the bull on Wall Street. They touch the fucking balls of the bull. That's just weird to me. But hey, maybe I'm the weird one. Could very well be. We were the bronze statue of Victor Noir in Paris as part of a famous urban legend aimed at increasing fertility. You're finding a lover? They're fucking dumb. They need to fuck off. That's what they need to do. But put them in jail. Put them in jail. Or you just haven't experienced what it's like to be a man. Wait, what you mean, Mike? Because I think this thing with the man statue, women do that. Women do this bullshit. Like, what the fuck kind of motherfucker are you right now? Are you fucking serious? I hate these kind of people. What does he stand? What does this statue mean? It's his grave? It's his grave, bro. It's his grave. The tomb that gained worldwide fame for the most unusual reasons is certainly the one of an ordinary young man. Fucking weirdos. They used to sell hot dogs in Auschwitz, but someone thought it was bad taste, pun intended, so they stopped. But that was the actual Auschwitz museum, so the visitors was kinda innocent that time. They used to sell it inside, or was there a hot dog stand like outside of the museum? I think I've heard something about this. Also, I mean, like, if you're like into history and stuff, I don't think I would want to visit Auschwitz. That would be so depressing. Oh my god. I'd rather go to somewhere else. Visit Hiroshima? My dad did too, last month I think. He went to Japan. Did you find it interesting? Like, as like if you're interested in history, I think it's... I mean, I'm also interested in history, but it's so dark. It's so dark. I don't know. I don't think I would like that. I remember the Nicki Minaj wax statue they had to remove because people keep taking inappropriate selfies with it. British War Museum is so pog. They have World War II planes and V1 and V2 bomb. This summer, I'm gonna go to an air show with my mom and my brother. Not in the Netherlands though, because there's barely any, if any. But we're gonna go to either Germany, because there's a bunch there, or to the UK. I think Germany, because we can just do it by car. But I think it would be cool to the UK. The biggest one in the UK. Which one is that? Enlighten me, because I've looked at the calendar of all the shows, but I haven't really looked into it yet. If you have any ideas, let me know. At the memorial park outside the museum, there was this really calming aura surrounding it. It's somewhere in my message log. She said, let me know. I did. I freaking did. We might need to get a ruler. Have you seen this crash that happened at an air show? It had people on board.
As the Airbus began its first low-level pass, these exclusive pictures captured the moment the watching crowds realized something was terribly wrong. They could clearly hear the Airbus engine screaming as her captain tried to gain height.
Oh my god. What went wrong? Why did he not commit to the landing? Or it was just a fly pass by, whatever you call that.
Oh no. 5 seconds after impact, the first of a series of explosions. Rescue workers found dazed survivors wandering the forest. Only escape chutes had saved them. Fire teams arriving on the scene found their way blocked by thick undergrowth. For a time, a solitary helicopter guided them to the burning aircraft. But by now, the Airbus was an inferno. As firemen began to pour foam on the wreckage, first news of the crash was reaching family and friends still waiting at bars.
Crazy, no, I've never seen that before. Where is this in the UK? I don't want to Google it because it's gonna show my address. Would it be close for me? Like, is it like near London or like south? I think south of, south in England, there's a bunch, I think, but I'm not sure. Who Lucy, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Oh my god, we're getting banned. We're watching footage on the YouTube stream, GG's. We're done for. Same as yesterday. We were watching a whole video and 30 minutes later I'm like, oh, holy fuck, I'm still streaming on YouTube. Speaking of, have you started your driver's license course yet? No, I have not. I'm prioritizing some other things first. It's really expensive here. No, we're not. You know what? If you say so. If you say so. I think also soon we need to work on a self-portrait. I think that would be very cool. Open your eyes. Bobby? But Bobby is here. Oh yeah, that one. Did you show Bobby the painting of him? Yeah. I made it like 4 years ago. He said that he really liked it. Yeah, he said that. Bobby is really cool. This is the new song, right? I don't know if you can hear, it's really quiet. Did you know Bobby was born in Harlem in New York? Yo, Chuck. Finally done with yard work. Nice. How's the weather over there? Is it sunny? We gotta keep pushing. Are you going to Canada anytime soon? Because I'm pretty sure you can get a driver's license abroad. To convert it to a Dutch one, but only passing the actual driving exam, but skipping the theoretical exam, or so I've heard. Really? I can't imagine that, but I don't know. It's sunny and warm. Ooh, nice. It's getting so hot here, really. Yeah, it's getting warmer here as well. Hope he does more you were talking about Bobby. Hope he does more projects with Hit Boy. DJ Primo kind of slacked out with this new album. Damn. You're just roasting, huh? Chuck, I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Why Canada? You might as well. It costs 160 Canadian dollars. Dude, that's crazy. Here, a driver's license costs you about 2,000 US dollars. And here, public transport is like really good, right? And I'm barely leaving my house anyway, so I would love to be able to drive, but it's just expensive. I am, and I hope your night is going well. Thank you. It's going well. It's going well. So guys, if you look at the reference picture in the top right, you see someone's face partially and his shoulder partially. I had to edit the image to make it wider, but I don't know if I'm going to add anything like that, like a shoulder or just... I don't really know. Whoa! Oh my god, that scared me. The panel moved. Painting coming along nice, thank you. It's first layer, but so far so good. Most people have cars and they pay shit ton per month, but they take public transport because nowhere to park at work. Yeah, true. What's the blue blurry part? That's the shoulder of someone. Here, I'll show you. I used two images to overlap each other. So here, this is a different image screenshot than this one, but I had to do that because it was like a square-ish image, so I had to take another screenshot from another frame to make it more wide. You can see the face here of someone, and then here's the shoulder, so I could just extend the shoulder until here, and I don't know, guys, my eye's itchy. I wanna rub my eye. Yeah. Guys, I think we're going to switch now to our YouTube session because also I don't want to make it too late today. Because I need to wake up tomorrow in the morning because I'm having lunch with my dad. Yeah, yesterday was 8 hours and the day before that as well, 8 hours. YouTube people, we're going to be
Hello,
moving.
motherfucker.
We're going to be moving to YouTube videos, so I need to stop the stream on YouTube. But you should definitely head on over to Twitch. You should. Stop it. Yeah, Perry, I'm so sorry. Whoa. Look, that's all me in the past. This is my youngest self. This one now. This one. Whoa. Domestic! Hello. Kijk, I'm speaking Dutch. What the fuck? Anyways, guys, I can't spam the chat on Twitch. I don't have an account. You don't? Why not? You should. You should make an account. Por favor. Rosie in a time loop. Let me give myself a high five. Boom. Boom. It's not working. Wait. Boom, boom. That has to work. Wait. What the fuck? No, wait. I know what to do. Boom, 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 I think. Why is that not working? That's so stupid, man. Other hand first. No! No, we need to just keep going, I think. It has to hit. Oh! Boom! There we go. We did it. We just had to keep going. Alright, thank you guys. That was the highlight of the stream. Okay, that's sick. Alright, stop now. Where's my mouse? Here. We need to get rid of this. I am breaking free. Guys, this is where we are now with the painting. Just a little update, so in the future we can see that. You know? Oh no. Ah, fuck this streamer. Fuck this streamer, man. Can I change title? Yes. YouTube and chill. Maybe. Maybe it's, change title? La 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 la. Guys, thank you for watching. Let's watch chill with YouTube. Wow, it's already done. Okay. Is it working? YouTube and chill. W mod, seriously. Okay, guys. Do you have anything to eat or something? We're gonna watch YouTube. I have a couple really nice videos lined up here. So let's go back here. You guys need to tell me what you wanna watch. We got Britain's anti-feminist men. We got inside the incels who rent girlfriends. Inside gooning, the manosphere's most extreme subculture. Life with my AI boyfriend. Australia's worst ever case of catfishing. Hottest place on Earth. Why the Titanic sub imploded. Last ever cannibal tribe. Hunting one of the most dangerous creatures on Earth. Why people are falling in love with AI. Worst tornado ever recorded. Did you watch the Javelin video on Discord? No. I have not. Okay, let's just start from the bottom. Do you guys agree? We start with the tornado and then we just work our way up.
May 27th.
I have a cookie, one cookie with me. If you wanted to know that, at least, you know. Also, new emotes are in the making. I need to move the camera a little bit here. Okay. Cookie, 20 minutes video on a 4-minute topic. That's the way we want it, you know? Get your sub in early. Yes. Use your Prime, guys. You can support me and the stream by subscribing. You didn't bring any no. I could get you some. Do you have severe weather in North London? No. The only thing is like thunderstorms, but nothing crazy. New emotes Tuesday? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay guys. Let's go.
2nd, 2011.
This is a very dangerous situation. If you are in Joplin, please take cover.
Oh no, alright, it's behind it. Oh, good God.
It's a massive tornado. It's massive destruction.
Have not found anyone alive, only found bodies.
An ordinary Sunday, it became the deadliest tornado of the century. But that was only the beginning. What really happened that day? To understand it, we need to go back to 2011. That year is etched onto memory as one of the deadliest, most active tornado seasons on record. Hundreds of lives lost, thousands forever marked. Meteorologists observed troubling signs, aggressive atmospheric fronts, and unusual instability. On April 27th, the atmosphere burst open, unleashing over 200 twisters from the void.
What happened is it was a perfect recipe for a weather alert nightmare.
They tore through the southern and eastern U.S., from Texas to Pennsylvania.
First responders who were here were so busy pulling the living from all of this debris, they were forced to ignore the dead. That's how bad this is.
Guys, does any one of you live in an area where this happens or no? I cannot imagine. I've always lived, you know, in the Netherlands, right? Well, yeah, basically, where not just basically nothing happens. No crazy animals, no crazy weather. The only thing that the Netherlands should be afraid of is the water, the sea level. I live under sea level. Below, I mean. I guess it's the same, but... You do? It's gotta be spooky, no? It's gotta deal with the Dutch.
You can hear the sound of smoke detectors in the distance, but no
Under
one's here.
the sea.
There's the smell of death.
Homes
Oh my
are
God.
pulverized. There is a church up there that is just now a concrete slab.
No.
You can't even see where the wood and things that made up the church are.
In less than 60 seconds, the tornado had destroyed half the homes in town. The strongest tornado to hit Mississippi in
Nice,
more than 50
Remise.
years.
These are the most devastating.
And then in the basement, do you have like food and like emergency things? I would make the perfect like little storm bunker with like a radio, canned food, water, some heating thing, blankets. There was a massive tornado in Czech Republic 2021. Really? I didn't know there were tornadoes here. In Europe, I mean. Rosie yapping with the lobsters every morning. Yeah, I mean, maybe I am underwater. You guys can't tell. I'm a mermaid. Have you ever seen my legs? I don't think so.
Storms and tornadoes this community has seen
Domestic, thank you for the
since
look.
at least 1974.
For 4 days, a storm of biblical scale swept through the region. Nearly 360 tornadoes carved a path of destruction. Textbooks would later refer to it as the 2011 super outbreak.
The huge outbreak of tornadoes in late April 2011 was so bad that it earned a special name, Super Outbreak of 2011. Only once before, April 1974, did an outbreak get named a super outbreak.
Locals barely had time to catch their breath before the dust settled. Tragedy struck again. On May 22, 2011, Joplin faced the costliest tornado in modern U.S. history. How did it happen? It started like a postcard spring morning. In northeast Joplin, families gathered to celebrate graduation, laughter in the air, hugs all around, talk of futures just beginning. But there was something hidden, something no one saw unfolding. 190 miles to the west, the sky was starting to stir. Meteorologists were on high alert, watching every signal. 1:30 p.m., Tornado Watch 341 was issued. The probability, 15%. For a town that heard it all before, such warnings didn't sound like much. Nothing new, another routine alarm. People were simply exhausted from living in constant survival mode. Unfortunately, familiarity dulls our instincts. Waiting could be a risky habit. 4 p.m., a thunderstorm appeared on radar. It rapidly intensified into a supercell. Then it merged with another, forming a spiraling vortex thousands of feet tall. Air begins to spin like a drill. A mesocyclone
That's such a
walked
big
up to
area, it's
Joplin like a
crazy.
target. 5:09 p.m. The National Weather Service issued a tornado warning for Jasper and Newton. The countdown began.
We're in western Joplin, so that's looking to the northwest. As we mentioned before, a high precipitation supercell. So that means you're not going to be able to see a tornado if there in fact is one on the ground. Right now, it looks like we just have some reports of a funnel cloud.
5:17 p.m. The warning was updated. 28 sirens wailed across the city. Emergency alerts echoed on the radio, TV, and weather channels. This time, the storm would teach a harsh lesson. Sirens aren't always heard, especially with windows closed. The hills and valleys created sound distortion, while rain and hail further masked the
Guys,
threat.
in what season are the most tornadoes? Isn't it? It's in summer, right? Why is that? Because of the heat? I guess, yeah, here in the summer, there's usually like thunderstorms, maybe once every 3 weeks-ish? No, maybe
A survey
more.
found 10% of residents, up to 5,000 people, were unaware of the warning.
End of summer,
The
start of
90%
fall.
who did,
Okay.
84% took the NWS alert seriously. 77% said they headed to the safest place they could find.
The air is chilling, but it's still hot.
It's looking ugly.
Okay.
That's the tornado siren. Man, look at that.
Spooky.
Oh, that's not good.
When hot air mixes with cold, moist air, creating a vortex. Hot air mixing with the cold air with high
5:29
winds.
p.m. On meteorologist screens, the hook echo became crystal clear. A strike was inevitable.
We've got some information on this storm. Let's go ahead and go to the Freeman First Alert Doppler radar. Galena is reporting, trained weather spotters in Galena are reporting now sightings of funnel clouds. Caitlin, you were telling me about that just a moment ago.
5:34 p.m. The tornado made landfall on Joplin's southwest side.
Public report meaning that one of their trained spotters hasn't seen it, but there's our tower cam.
And that would appear to be a power flash. That could be from a lightning strike, but that is the portion of the storm that we have been concerned with.
Tornado sirens once
Tornado
again.
sirens once again going off in Joplin. Those are definitely
look like
power flashes that we are seeing on the ground.
Getting power lines or something?
TV networks and phone lines were going down. No way to carry calm professionalism anymore. No need. What they saw was terrifying. In moments, the studio was filled with voices of anxiety and fear.
Take cover.
Yes, please.
Right now.
Please
I am telling you to
yes,
take cover.
right now.
We do have a
Folks,
tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. We cannot stress this enough. If you are in Joplin, please take cover.
The broadcast cut out. Darkness begins to swallow the city. 5:37 p.m. Just 3 minutes later, the tornado slammed into St. John's Regional Medical Center. Inside, over 180 patients and medical staff.
2
They'd
meters
received
wide.
the warning. Staff followed the protocol, but time was not on their
Little
side.
baby tornado.
Hospital that's right here cannot take any patients because the hospital has no power. It was hit very, very hard. You can
Jesus.
see nearly every window in the hospital has been damaged. The roof severely damaged. Every vehicle in the parking lot is a total
Imagine
loss.
they're
They've taken all their critical care
mid-surgery.
patients to a neighboring hospital, and that hospital cannot take
Unless
any
they're
more
prepared.
patients other than life-threatening injuries.
The tornado ravaged the hospital, knocking out the main power and backups. 5 patients and 1 visitor died on the spot. More followed in the days ahead. 5:39 p.m. Greenbrier Nursing Home. These would become the most harrowing minutes of a national tragedy, all within the walls of one building. It was a place for those who had already weathered their storms in life, and now it stood directly in the path of another. Inside were around 90 people, elderly residents, visitors, nurses. The staff reacted quickly to the warning, guiding everyone into the interior hallway. They did everything right. Still, nothing is ever guaranteed.
Someone in
The hum turned into
France.
a growl, and the growl to a roar. The building trembled and collapsed. 21 lives gone in seconds. 5:40 p.m. The tornado reaches Joplin's downtown core. Homes are wiped off the map. A security camera captured the street disappearing frame by frame. However, the storm was only gathering force. Charging toward Joplin High School, several wings of the school vanished. Surveillance footage caught the moment wind tore through the hallways. Windows exploded, walls caved, and ceilings crashed down. Had graduation not been relocated to a university campus miles away, it might have been the funeral of 400 more lives. Days later, pieces of the school were found over 60 miles from the city.
I just found this happy graduation, I don't know if it's a necklace or what it is, but this tornado happened at the same time that the graduation ceremonies were going on here in Joplin. The graduation ceremonies, thankfully, were not happening at the high school itself because the high school was demolished. So just one situation after another. There's a story kind of every 5 feet you walk around here.
The nearby Franklin Technology Center, the region's vocational training hub, was also struck. Everyone inside during the impact survived by some miracle. 5:42 p.m. Nature's blind fury struck the Harmony Heights Baptist Church. Inside, over 50 congregants had taken shelter. The church's pastor was sightless, but tornadoes recognize no sanctity. They don't stop for reverence or human fragility. 3 lives were lost. Their bodies were found beneath the crumbled roof. One of them was the pastor's mother.
The best mother a man could ever have. The solo that I sang was a special song that she requested that I sing. Just about the end of the solo is when they let us know that we needed to take cover.
As a symbol of faith and resilience, the church was later rebuilt.
Take cover.
As a symbol.
Oh, I thought it was the Dutch flag.
As a symbol of faith and resilience,
It's not.
the church was later rebuilt. 5:43 p.m. Tornado achieved peak intensity. Winds between 155 and 224 miles per hour. EF5, the highest on the enhanced Fujita scale. For comparison, a Formula One car hits that speed at full throttle. But here, no track, no driver, no finish line. Much larger scale.
Tornado, you can see that it was taking
Jesus.
out the transformers. It continues to push off to
I
the
didn't know it
east
was going that
in
fast.
Joplin.
Please do not go outside and try to track this storm, folks. You can't see anything outside. It is rain wrapped. This is a dangerous, dangerous situation at this point in time.
The storm smashed into the Hampshire Terrace
I'm not
apartment
sure, Nev.
complex. 12 more lives were taken. Dozens more changed forever.
I don't know what he said.
Then, like a detonation, it hit Rangeline Road.
Spooky.
In mere seconds, AT&T, Walmart, Pizza Hut, and Home Depot were obliterated. There was almost no way to survive in that area. Cars were wrapped around trees. Others were hurled into nearby businesses over 200 meters from the parking lot. Metal twisted like foil.
Meters. Do you hear that? He is American, but he uses meters, guys. What do you have to say for yourself? It's the better measurement system. Yeah. Nick, good evening. How are you? I think meters are goofy. Why? He could be Canadian. Of course, they gotta use the real system when measuring important things. Yep, this is why the military does the same. A system is a system, doesn't matter. I think 65 miles per hour sounds a lot better. And then whatever the F it is in kilometers. You know, I'm not even gonna entertain this.
In one car, they later found an empty child's car seat. The driver was never identified.
At Joplin's Home Depot, the search and rescue personnel from Missouri Task Force 1 have not found anyone alive. They've only found bodies.
5:46 p.m. East Middle School, the roof being ripped into the sky. Windows exploded from inside pressure. Thankfully, the building was empty.
Right, Jiggy, that's proof.
5:47 p.m. Fast Trip gas station. Customers crammed into the walk-in freezer, practically saying their goodbyes. The audio captured from inside is gut-wrenching, full of sorrow, rage, courage.
Everybody get down. Low on the ground.
Mike. Maybe.
We're good. It's okay. It's okay. I think we're gonna do it.
The entire building was leveled, but the people inside survived. When they crawled out, the streets that had once raised them were unrecognizable. What had been alive with motion and sound, now piles of brick,
how did they
shredded metal,
survive?
and the smell of gas in the air.
Alright, here's the gas station that we were at. We parked right over there. Our car got blown away.
5:48 p.m. A tornado slashed across Interstate 44 at its last somber bounds. It flipped trucks like toys, left cars wrecked and scattered along the way. One eyewitness would later say,
Jesus.
"It looked like a giant dropped its fist on the highway." There was a point when the disaster exited the city, but not completely, because under the rubble, voices cried for help. People were trapped. The death toll was still unknown. It was far too early to exhale. Hands were needed. 10 hospitals, doctors, everyone. So the entire city became a volunteer command center. Help poured in from neighboring states, from the north, from the south, with no orders, just human instinct.
Take a look. I mean, it's everything is just completely demolished. I mean, homes are destroyed, families' lives have been turned upside down at this point. And people are just looking for their loved ones. They're looking for family members. If you take a look here at this neighborhood, all I can say is it looks very reminiscent of what we saw last month.
Norwegian Mill, it's 10 kilometers, but that's different,
excuse me.
I guess.
Yeah, it's tough. No question about that.
The tornado outlined a quarter of Joplin on the map.
The fuck is that,
4,000 families lost homes and
Never
years
heard of
of
that.
life within them. 3,500 more homes were severely damaged. Over 1,000 people were injured. More than 500 commercial buildings were destroyed. 10 schools, 2 hospitals, dozens of churches. Total damages, over $2.8 billion. But no number could account for the price of a life. Familiar voices, forever silenced. 156 chairs sat empty at family tables, and the total wasn't even final. The storm kept killing, even after the winds died. In the following days, a new enemy emerged, mucormycosis, a rare fungal infection spread from the drifted soil to open wounds in lungs.
Hey, Crotha.
18 cases.
Yeah, I've tried
5
it.
more deaths.
But
It
I
took everything
think
Joplin had.
I just don't have enough copium, man, to enjoy that game. Sometimes people come into my chat and they're like, Rosie, you should play Queen Falls just like New World. Really? Does really overhauled it in the last month? Yeah, but yeah. You know, Karata, I've been logging in on the art streams, and I think that's just the best thing I can do right now. Forcing a game is just not what's going to make me happy. Search up Queen Fawn on Twitch right now. Let's see this overhaul. Willie is playing. More like BDO Arcade Lineage 2. I never knew tornadoes were followed by disease. He is zooming. This game looks like dog shit. I don't know, man. There's probably something wrong with me, but I don't understand it. All great games to check out. Yeah, but I'm just happy with not gaming right now, so I'm not really looking for a game at the moment. Let's see the combat overhaul. How do I search for that? What?